someone touches you, that is a violent altercation. What you saw was a demonstration on when somebody attacked Tiffany. There are different ways you can survive those things. Just remember that they are going to bring violence to you. You have to be comfortable enough to give violence back to them. I'm going to teach you 2 techniques that are going to do nothing but create space and time. I want to show you what Tiffany did from the side view so you can see how she was able to create space and time and get away from that attack. So when I came in and grabbed her, she reached up underneath and grabbed the back side of my triceps. She pulled the skin straight down. She did not pinch me. She used the palm of her hand and her fingers to cup the skin and pull it away from the muscle. Not a pinch that we all know they hurt, but this is actually detaching the skin from the muscle and pulling straight down. And it's pain because I'm thinking I'm going to assault her and batter her around and grabbing her neck, and I'm not thinking of the back of my arms. So now what she did was she created a moment in time where I had to think and realize that I had my own pain and I had to deal with that. And when she brought me to the ground, what you missed was her leg coming up and shutting my jaw with her knee, and then she turned around and ran away. So another option that can be done if going in and grabbing her throat and somebody's got her like this, and a second option is to actually, if the tricep grab does not work, you want to find the floating ribs and blast those floating ribs, because when you hit them hard enough, it's going to feel like your sternum is breaking. And especially if you're catching them on an intake for the inhale, will cause the chest and rib cage to expand a little bit more, and it's going to hurt extremely. So when I grabbed on, she reaches out with her knuckles and hits with these top 2 knuckles right here as she turns them and to blast me inside the ribs. Go ahead and do it. And that is going, as you can see, take some breath out of you when you do it in the correct way. Once again, these are just 2 techniques that are going to create time for you to run away. Not all of these are going to work, but if you combine them, you do multiple different things, whatever works for you, because your job is to go home, not to stand around and look at it. For a third technique, it's incapacitation, and we'll talk about that later. But I want you to know that these are the 2 that are the quickest and easiest for you to learn, that won't take any real thought process behind it. You will have to practice on the back of the arms to learn how to grab correctly with your hands to pull down on the skin, but hitting the ribs, that's an easy one to go with. With violence increasing here in the metro and in the state during the summertime, the warmer months, violence gets worse. These techniques will work for anybody. We truly gear them to the female side of the house, but they will work for anybody, especially if you practice them, because you don't rise to the occasion, you follow your training. Remember, with violence towards women, it is out there. 70% of all human trafficking are women and children, and we want to keep you safe. You know, the whole purpose of these videos is so you can go home at night, to detect your threat, deter your threat, and defend yourself if you need to at all costs. So please be careful. You know, that's what we're here for, is to help you learn and grow and go home.